Hello there everyone and welcome back to episode 6 of my Football Manager series, the Iceland Takeover. This is Josh from TBM Games. For those of you who watched episode 5, you will remember that we did have a rather good game in the Icelandic Cup against Vestri, where even though we had a very injured team, we managed to get a convincing win and go through to the 4th round. Fantastic. Today's video is going to be played against Breidablik, I think they're called. This is a team who, at the time of the last recording, were top, but they are currently sitting in 2nd. I have played 3 league games off camera against IBV, KR and Grindavik, which I will try and go through in a minute, so just bear with me and you can see the results of those. And as a result, obviously the table has changed a little bit. Now, before we jump into the video today, I would like to obviously encourage you to like, share and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video today and the series so far. And obviously try and leave a comment and I will get around to reading it and try and reply. And obviously I appreciate it, and obviously any feedback I can get is massively appreciated at this point. Once again, I would also like to throw out a cheeky little plug to the TBM Twitter, Twitch and Discord server, links to all of which will be in the description below. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, let's get going. Okay, so as I mentioned, we have played 3 games. If we just have a quick look at those, we did manage to get 3, again, rather convincing wins against all 3 teams, and kept, well, now 4 clean sheets on the bounce, which we're very happy with. All the games were reasonably straightforward. None of the teams really posed too much of a threat. We were just the dominant team across just about all stats, as you can see in that game. Beck managed to break his little drought, I believe, was it? Yeah, he got a goal in this one, which I was obviously very happy with. He was playing as my right winger, I believe, in this. So I don't know if that's potentially something I'll need to look into, instead of having him as the main striker. Keep Lennon up top, and I don't know, we'll see how we get on with that. The game against KR, again, very convincing. One thing worth noting, Vargudson managed to get 2 goals, which, those of you who haven't realised, or if you haven't quite learned the names of the team yet, because I sure as well haven't, he's actually the left back. And there was a point late on where he was very close to getting himself a 3rd. Hasn't scored all season and almost pulled a hat-trick out against KR. I was very surprised. Beck also, playing as the main striker this time, did manage to get himself on the score sheet again, so we're very happy with that. Lennon getting 2 assists, proving to be a very influential player. As you can see, suffered yet another injury. Goodness, and I believe he was only out for a couple of weeks, so it's not too bad, but another one for medical table. The game against Grindavik, another 4-0 win. Lennon getting himself a hat-trick, and again, Vargudson from left-back, pulling up his 3rd goal of the season. He's definitely having a good time at the minute. So, I'll be curious to see how he ends up. In fact, I'll check it now. How many has he got? Is he anywhere near the top scorer of the league? Because we're only 6 games in and he's got 3 goals. I bet he's not too far off, you know. He's apparently joint top scorer of the league from left back. Amazing. Obviously we've got Lennon, Sverensson and Beck all there in, I think it's the top 10. So that's always great. Very, very impressed with that. So we now have a somewhat convincing lead at the top of the league. 4 points ahead of 2nd, who we are going to be playing today, though I still do have a week to go yet, but we'll get there. You don't have to sit and watch me playing about with all my my changes. I have made some changes to the tactics as well. We are no longer getting stuck in. hoping that'll sort of stop us being quite as aggressive and getting quite so many injuries. It hasn't 100% worked yet, but we'll just see how it works long term. That's all well and good. In terms of the injuries that we have, 5 major ones. Obviously, we have Helgeson and Gudlaugsson both out for considerable times, which is not ideal, but we knew about those. Jonsson is out for another 2 to 5 weeks. Anderson, who's the left winger, so that's both of my wingers out. They're out for over a month potentially. Borison, I don't actually know who he is. I don't think I ever actually used him yet. Oh, sorry, I have. I tell a lie. I've played him 1 game. So he's not a massive loss for me. And Nielsen, again, don't think I've used him. No, I haven't. So I'm not too fussed about the bottom 2, but the other 4 I'd very much like back as soon as. So naturally, they're the ones who are out for quite a long time. Anyway, so now we've managed to go through all of that, I will fast forward a little bit for you and take you to the game, unless something else pops up in the meantime. Another thing I did notice that I believe is worth mentioning is spotting the actual dates that are going on. As it stands now, we're playing this game in June 19, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. However, when you look, the league is due to finish tail end of September, which this league is fine, it's not an issue. However, with my target being to get into the Europa League or the Champions League, then essentially those competitions next season will be played during my off season, so trying to keep players fit during that time will be very difficult in terms of me trying to potentially progress and do well in Europe. So I'm having to potentially look at dialing back my expectations of this series. I'm realising I'm probably not going to be able to go all the way and win the Champions League, purely because the teams I will be playing from, say, England, Spain, Germany, Italy, etc., they're all going to be still keeping match fit during the competition, whereas my players are going to be sat not really doing anything. So I don't really know how we're going to progress past that, but we'll see. We'll give it a couple of seasons and see how things are shaping up. Maybe I'm massively overreacting to absolutely nothing. Hopefully I am. Who knows? Alright, so here we are. We're about to get started on this game against Brady Blick, and I decided to have just a quick glance at the league table before we got started, see how we're shaping up, sort of thing. We're about to play the 7th game, as you can see, and we're approximately 30-ish% of the way through, so, you know, we're getting there. And one thing I did notice, the team predicted to win it, Valor, are wallowing in 8th place, picking up just over a point per match, so that's good. I'm enjoying that. It's definitely making me feel even more confident that nobody's really going to catch me, though obviously now I've said that, I'm going to lose the next 5 games on the bounce. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Alright, let's get into it. We are not the favourites for this game. We have excellent form, and we're going to be playing it in a somewhat breezy conditions. One of the things was my assistant manager suggests swapping out the keeper, as he is apparently injured slightly. Where's he gone? Why don't I have no well, there we go. Can't even fill a bench. I have that many injured players. I'm people away on international duty, so this will be fun. Sticky Antoni's not a great keeper to be playing with as a backup, no offence. Who am I kidding? He's not watching this. Oh well, we'll see how we get on. Oh no. I hadn't noticed that before. When I'm on loan. 11 clubs! That's something to check out afterwards. Very, very concerning. Here we go. Let's see if we can pick up where we. Oh no. They're getting bored of my speeches. They always like to hear that I have faith in them. Fantastic, let's go. Some nice quick interplay, loses it straight away, of course. It should be said, this is probably the game that I am the least confident about since I've started recording. I don't know what it is. I feel like Breidablik are going to be a bit of a bogey team for me. No real reason to base that on. I don't know. I've got a feeling. That it's going to be a tough one. Be a bit of a grind. I'm really hoping my players prove me wrong, of course. But well, we'll see. We're just shy of 10 minutes in, and majority of the highlights appear to be them. Of course, we're on a break now. Sverensson, poor shot. Sverensson against Sigurdsson, Goodmanson. Oh no, that's fine. So a lot of the here you go. We're starting to have a lot more shots, but they appear to be dominating the possession. Another unfortunate shot from them. Oh, there you go. Arneson. Fantastic. I don't know if I might be playing him at centre back at the minute. Yeah, he's playing as a centre back. Ferguson again. Showing why he's wanted by 11 clubs. Throwing in a delivery like that. It's turning into one of my best playmakers from left back. Very unusual. And taking corners. I don't think I ever really twigged that it was him. There we go. I think we're growing into the game here. Safe hands from the keeper. Oh, Beck's through. Oh, unlucky with the finish. Get a corner though. Not the best. Vargodson again? No. Never mind. Never mind. Of course, as you can see here from the table, a win here was 7 points clear. I know we're only 7 games in, but that is feeling like a very, very strong lead to have. We'd have to collapse pretty significantly for somebody to catch us. We do only have a 1-0 lead at the minute, which is it can turn absolutely at any point. And this hasn't been a very convincing win, shall we say? Convincing lead, I should say. And well, room for improvement. There you go. Everyone's happy with me telling them I'm impressed with them. Even though I told them I was impressed. The entire team. I had to wear it individually. I get that. We're hoping we can get another clean sheet in a row and just essentially keep a nice solid back line. We can win the league with 1-0. It's been done before. Looking at you, Leicester. Okay, it's nearly 70 minutes in. I should potentially look at making some changes. Although everyone seems reasonably well rested, nobody's having an absolute mare of a game. Borderson is Borderson. I don't know. Looking the best on the right. what I might do is put back on the right and bring on the button. See if that can shake things up a little bit. Okay, we are breaking again with Beck. Let's manage to pull away. Oh, unlucky. Lennon Vargudson. No, he's fine. Unlucky. Oh no. Oh no. Yes. Was he offside? Yeah, he was offside. 13 minutes to go, and everything's looking reasonably routine at the minute. I think as long as we can just keep our heads at the back, we should be fine. 10 minutes to go. This is fine. Sigurdsson now. Oh, a lot of quick interplay here. Vargudson dispossessed. We managed to close them down quick enough. 10 minutes to go. They've got a corner. Ooh. I always get very nervous when I get corners. Years of FIFA teaches you to anything can happen. As soon as you get into the final 10 minutes, the corner's virtually guaranteed to go in. Okay, they've got a lot of attacking here. I'm not happy about it. I don't know if it's the defenders slacking or if they've just decided to turn it up to try and smash and grab a draw. I don't want to start tinkering with it though, because I can guarantee as soon as I do, we'll concede and it'll be my fault. Okay, very good. Come on, 4 minutes. Hold on. Take your time with it. What are you doing? No. Okay, no, that's fine. Surely there can't be any more highlights. Oh, there's a highlight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, good save. Good catch. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Beck's got this. Oh, he's offside. That's got to be game over now. Surely, ref. Surely. 10 seconds to go. Just blow the whistle. Just blow it. Put me out of my misery. Yes. Fantastic. Looking at the stats, they definitely push us for possession, which in all of the other games has been quite convincing for us. I think 6.4 is quite harsh. I don't think anybody had a particularly bad game. We weren't at our absolute firing best, but these things happen, as we all know. Everybody's happy with the team talk. Okay. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Part of the bus. Where does this leave us now? Like I said, we're 7 points clear. It's quite convincing at the minute. Okay, who's the next game? We have HK, IA, and I believe Shannon. They're third as it stands. IA are fourth. HK ninth. So I will play HK one off camera, and I might even play the IA and just come back for Shannon. Yeah, I'll do that. It's a nice televised game. I'll televise the televised game. Oh, no, sorry, I will play the HK because they're the Icelandic Cup, which is that's in 4 days. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's make this a double episode. Okay, so we've got 5 wins straight. I'll stop now and then come back to you when we're getting ready to play the next one. Okay, maybe I'm not quite there at the cup match yet. However, I did receive this email saying that Arneson, the player who scored that header in the last game, has actually just broken the record for the youngest ever goal scorer in the division. Fantastic news. I didn't realise he wasn't yet 17. And he's played quite a lot of games for me this season. So, I mean, he's not the best as it stands, but again, he's another one with fantastic potential. So I'm definitely going to be keeping him around. I think I've been tend to playing him as the backup offensive midfielder, as the ball-winning midfielder, which he's not the best. His anticipation is not brilliant, but these are all things that can be worked on. He is only 16 after all. Okay, so we've also broken consecutive wins record. 6 games in a row. Amazing. Okay, like I say, I'll come back to you when we're getting ready to start the cup match against HK. Okay, so here we are, just before the cup match against HK. Nothing really to report other than what I was saying about Arneson becoming our youngest ever scorer in the league, and the fact that we've broken the consecutive win record. We're the strong favourites for this match. They're in very poor form, whereas we're, as you've seen, excellent, apparently. I might have to look at potentially resting some players, as I do have a league game in 3 days' time. Apparently this is 19 degrees. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Something else to note, when I was picking the team, I have noticed I've put Arneson and... No, I haven't. He's changed. He was Ulfason before. I don't know why I changed him. But that was both of my 16-year-old centre-backs. And now holding down the back line, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I've got 2 youngsters who, at least in the UK, aren't even old enough to drive, and they are first team centre-back pairing for me, I think. So I just find that quite amusing, but that's just me. Once again, I can't fill out a full bench because I simply don't have the players. I don't have enough bodies to do it, and the under 19s, I believe, is just they don't have a team anymore because I keep having to take all of the players. We need to keep that run going. Nobody's happy with that. Of course, as always, they enjoy that I have faith in them. Excellent. Let's get this show on the road. Come on, lads. Let's get us through to the next round. And then I'll take you out for some frosty chocolate milkshakes. Okay. Nearly 10 minutes in and no real highlights. I don't know if I should be concerned or not. Another thing to mention is I have had people, not in comments, but just talking to me in general, like my friends who have watched the videos, suggesting that I could potentially be burning out players by playing them constantly. But one thing I've noticed is that with the league only being... Oh, they've just hit the post. With the league only being 22 matches, I believe, and then with the cup runs as well, my players are only going to be playing an absolute maximum of around 40 matches a season, which isn't that many compared to a lot of the other European leagues. So yeah, I do have a lot of issues with injuries, but I'm not concerned about overusing, for example, Valgerson, goal number 4 of the season. I believe that could actually take him to the top of the top scorers chart. Of course, no, sorry, this is a cup, isn't it? Never mind, ignore me, getting myself overexcited there. Yeah, as I was saying, so players like Valgerson, for example, I'm not too concerned with. I'll rotate him every now and then, but I'm not going to wrap him in cotton wool. Same with Lennon and Christiansen, I believe the defensive midfielder. Oh, go on back, unfortunate. You know, I'm not overly concerned with overplaying them, is what I'm saying. I would also like to just quickly apologise now while this is going on if I do sound a little bit nasally, for lack of a better phrase, and I'm sounding a bit scattered. My hay fever is really playing up today, and I'm just feeling a bit bleh. So apologies for that. Hopefully for the video number 7 everything will be back to normal and everyone can go around to, I'll go back to just wanting to mute me and watch the video. Okay, we're almost at half time with a 1-0 lead. I'm happy. We're dominating shots, possessions, just about everything. Though we've not had many shots on target, which is somewhat concerning, but again, it's not the end of the world. We have the breakthrough goal, and nobody's having a horrendous game. I think they've got a fair few 6.4s, but I'm okay with it. I'll tell everyone I'm happy. They don't, not interested. Nobody is interested. Actually, I'm completely, I don't even know what I was looking at there. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing today. I might try and tell them just turn the tempo down a bit. I don't think we need it. Oh, maybe not lower the tempo, but we'll time waste some time. Just again, I know I said I'm not worried about burning them out, but with the game in 3 days, there's no point overworking yourself if you already have the win. Once again, I don't actually know what happens if we draw this. I didn't bother to have a look into it after the Vestry game, so here's hoping we don't concede and then have to do extra time, because I do not have the bodies for that. I cannot cope with that extra strain. Same with the return fixture. Lennon, oof, unlucky. Okay, Lennon, and okay, so I am starting to get a little bit concerned with wingers. They're not having a brilliant game. I will look at making some changes. Do I have? No, I don't. I can replace. Oh, Johnson's back. That one completely slipped me by. Hey, you can come on. Who was the other one? And Johnson. Oh, is it him? Yes, he's back. It's 30 minutes, right? Lennon, you can come off for. Where's he gone? Goodness, son. My first choice wingers. He's still a bit iffy. I'm sure 25 minutes won't aggravate him too much. I've not even confirmed it. Shows just how not with it I am today. But also, I guess, shows that the team is good enough as it stands that I don't have to be 100% at it and they can still do alright. So obviously now we're going to go on and lose 2-1 because I've said that. Oof, oof, oof. Almost an instant impact. Very unfortunate. Ah, easy for the keeper. Easy mode. Get it back. Goodnesson. Ah, unlucky. Come on, Jonsson. Usually tricky winger. He's not quite at it as of yet. They're offside. Don't worry about it. 15 minutes to go. Oh, completely unchallenged. I like it. Team's just gone and sat back. Vargason again. Oh, yes. Sverrisson. I don't even. Who's Sverrisson? 5th goal of the season. Is he centre mid? Yeah, he's my central midfielder. I believe he is the Mazzala in the team. Yeah, so that explains why he was so far up. That's fine. Again, I'm very comfortable with this now. I might just tell them to dial it back. Completely lower the tempo. Waste time. Less than 10 minutes to go. Just pass it between yourselves, guys. Just don't worry about it. Oh no! Oh no! This is instant backfire. No, we will not. We will not proceed with these changes. It's the first goal we've conceded in about 5 games, I believe. Okay. Oh, surely not. Yes. Surely not. Yes, don't worry about it. 3 minutes to go. If we can get a third, I'll be happy. I'll be just as happy if we can hold out for a 2-1. Ah! No! I'm getting very nervous now. I assume you can probably tell, but I'm not overly happy with this. 4 minutes to go. I've got a bad feeling. Anything can happen. All they need is just a break and a smash and grab, and I'm in a very bad situation. Oh, here we go. We're in 94th minute. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Any time today. Come on, ref. Ref, any time today. Nearly a minute over. I'm not happy with that. But, as always, statistically we did do well. Unfortunate to concede that goal, but these things happen. It's not the end of the world. It was a bit of a let-off. Everybody appreciates that. Okay, so I hope you did enjoy this considerably longer than expected double video. But I think, wrong one, again, wrong one. I think that the next video will probably be the Stjarnan. I think I've said that differently every single time I've tried to say it. It'll be those as they were in, like I said, the top 3, I believe, top 4. Again, IA. Where did they come from? Guess I might have to show that one as well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, I will say, please just like, share, subscribe it, leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed the double video, and I'll hopefully try and get back to you in a couple of days with episode 7. Yeah, it'll be episode 7, the next one, won't it? And hopefully we can go on and carry on cementing this lead at the top of the league, and go on and push for European qualification next season. Alright, thanks a lot. See you next time, guys.